We did an instant poll, CNN ORC poll, among those people who actually watched the speech.
And that's an important thing to remember because, of course, people who watch the speech are, when a Republican president delivers a speech like this to a joint session, more inclined that Republicans will watch the speech. We saw this with Democratic presidents and Republican presidents. That is true tonight as well. That being said, Donald Trump got some great reviews tonight. Take a look at these first numbers, reaction to the speech. 57% of speech watchers had a very positive reaction, 21% somewhat positive, 21% negative. Then we asked if Donald Trump's policies will indeed move the country in the right direction or the wrong direction. 69% of speech watchers say his policies are going to move the country in the right direction. Wrong direction, 26%. And take a look at that 69% because he grew over the course of the speech. Pre-speech, 58% of the speech watchers said they thought his policies were going to move the country in the right direction. After watching the speech, that went up 11 points to 69%. And finally, did the speech make the country more optimistic, or at least those watching the speech? 69% of speech watchers, again, a very high number there for Donald Trump, are more optimistic about the future, about the country, having watched Donald Trump's speech, 28% more pessimistic.
Did he do better than President Obama did in his first address before a joint session of Congress, that President Bush did before his first address before a joint session of Congress? Because they always get a bump.
Yes, both President Obama and President Bush on their first speeches were a little bit higher in terms of the positive reaction, but it's all in the ballpark. I mean, that number there is a really good number for Donald Trump. We know going in, Donald Trump was at historical lows in approval rating and a very polarizing president. So I think these marks are right in the ballpark there and quite good for Donald Trump.
Good numbers.